Major Mohammed Ali Shah, coming back to you, we were talking about the AFSPA being brought back into Manipur, and if that is going to resolve this entire crisis once and for all.
Well, Megha, the AFSPA has been very highly spoken there in controversially. There has been a lot of talk about the controversy of AFSPA in both Jammu Kashmir and Manipur. In fact, I have had the honor to serve with Major Govind Dwivedi, in fact, who I term as authority on the Northeast. At the same time, we were there together. So, in fact, 2004, there was this infamous Manorama Devi rape case that had happened with the Assam Rifles, unfortunately. And 2005, as a young captain, I stepped foot on the soil of Manipur. And what we saw was how our way of operating was by winning hearts and minds. We got a lot of people to be on our side, and with the leadership of the Corps Commander, General Shah, and the leadership of General Dwivedi as the Div Commander at Limakong, when the locals would see us in uniform, they would say our entire perception about the armed forces, the army, the Assam Rifles has changed, because now we feel the armed forces is here to protect us and we do not get intimidated by them. So now when we talk about AFSPA, a few sections of the AFSPA can be amended, but it cannot be repelled. And when we talk about bringing it back, yes. Firstly, it was too early, I think it was too prematurely to withdraw it from Imphal Valley, thinking that all is well. Because all was still not well with regards to the underground faction, because the underground faction still operating and they were still active, like the UNLF, United Nations Liberation Front, the PLA, the People Liberation Army, the KYKL, Yangla Yaman Kana Lok, there was Pulse, there was Prepack, there were other factions who were still very much active. So it was still prematurely, I would say, and a few months later, we saw what happened. Now, as General Govind Dwivedi I was hearing earlier, he rightly said, see, right now the situation is the army cannot just go there and take law in their hands. So army has to be called in. There has to be a proper requisition from the state government to call in the army, because the situation is going out of control, as an aid to the civil authority. When the army is called as the aid to the civil authority, then there is a magistrate, there are guides, there are maps, there is a proper, you are administrating, you are looking after, you are just helping out the civil authorities, because the civil authorities over there, unfortunately, they have failed to maintain law and order and peace in that area. So most certainly, I think firstly, it's about time for the army to be called in as an aid to the civil authorities. Secondly, when we talk about AFSPA, Armed Forces Special Power Act, as per Geneva Convention, the Armed Forces Special Power Act says that we can enter any house anytime without a search warrant. We can arrest anyone anytime without any arrest warrant. But the condition is within 24 hours, we have to hand them over to the police. Now, even with AFSPA, after having done serious operations in Jammu Kashmir and in Manipur, though the insurgency in Jammu Kashmir is very, very different, obviously. And now, the very fact is that what I found on observation on ground is, after 24 hours, the police would just release these people. And then they would get after your blood, they would put you in hit list. And it was getting very, very difficult. So most certainly, certain sections, people have, like Myra Pabais, they used to come and surround. My personal experience with them, they have been very, very sweet, cooperative, no doubt about that. But whenever an army operation was launched, they would be the first ones to come and surround the army and create a menace over there. Because, okay, and I don't blame them also in a way that it is the mother's instincts. Like any mother would be protective of their children. Animals do that, human beings obviously will do that, but then there was a way to actually deal with them. And I must tell you, since General Govind Dwivedi is here, under his leadership, as the GOC of, I've been nudging him for all this while he was out of the country, unfortunately, for many, many days. I've been nudging him, sir, this is what you must speak about. And I'm glad, I'm so happy to see General Dwivedi here. So under General Dwivedi's leadership, that time, a lot of things had come in control, Megha.
Okay, all right.
Situation is very explosive, very precarious, and therefore we have to come very heavy-handedly. And partly Major Ali also brought out the intricacies of this area.
Major Ali Shah, again getting into the conversation with you, quickly response from you. I'm short of time. That now you've served as the ADC to the two GOCs of the Spare Corps Before you went on deputation to the Assam rivals, you've seen both the army and the Assam rivals, and you've also been referred to as an authority on the Northeast. Now, do you think it is about time to call the army or a martial law to be imposed in Manipur?
That's a very good question, Megha. Very, very intelligent question, and I must compliment you for your understanding of the Northeast. You've been covering it, so obviously, I mean, it's really commendable. Now, when we talk about getting a martial law, yes, I think it's about time, actually, to be very, very honest, because though the chief minister had resigned and he was pressurized by the Meira Papais, the Manipuri mothers, the ladies, the very fact is, when the moment the situation is out of control, yes, martial law should come in straight away. I mean, that is the only way. First priority should be establishing peace. And after that, and I need to thank you very much for complimenting me on the term authority of the law. It's very, very flattering to hear that, in fact. So the very fact is, yes, the army has to be called in at any cost, because it's about time now, because we have waited far too long, and we cannot expect many more. One video surfaced yesterday and the whole country was in rage. That means it was undercover for 77 days, like that every day. So many, we don't know. Things that there'll be no internet. We don't know how many such cases have been happening over there, and from both the sides. I mean, from both the sides. Let's not be selective, but both the sides, people have been suffering. And this suffering of humanity, this suffering of my brethren from Manipur, be it from the Buki tribe, be it from the mighty community, and among the mighty, be it Pangals, be it the Saramais, be it the mighty Christians, because you know what bleeds my heart most, in fact, the ladies who were paraded on the 4th of May, one of the ladies, her husband is a Subedar from the army, incidentally. He has fought for India in the IPKF in the mid-80s when Sri Lanka. He's been a Kargil war hero in 1999. Yeah. He fought for the Kargil war as well. And if that is a state, I mean, not talking against any community or any tribe who started, who's the perpetrator or who's the victim. No. The very fact is, if I talk in terms of human terms, first priority is there should be no violence, period. And thereafter talks should start.
Right, absolutely. But for the talks to start, we need to end the violence, and the only way to end the violence is for the central government to take strong actions, not go soft, and as it has been going for the last 4 months and more.